Yeah, Kelton, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you at all, but one of my New Year's resolutions, because it is still the new year, we got some mileage left in January, is, I guess, to become even more of a fucking himbo. I'm doing a grand old job, let me tell you.
He's gaining
Well,
weight.
Bo,
He's losing brain cells.
I have some good news for you.
What's up?
Hopefully, theoretically, we will be making contact, like official contact with the aliens soon, and they will be able to give you the alien juice that will really juice you and juice your brain.
Oh yeah.
So that
slap a fucking brain slug on me, like get me some alien steroids, and like fucking there we go. We just skipped a whole step. It's perfect.
yeah.
You don't actually have to really lift a weight.
Oh my God. All right, hang on. I want to continue this bit, but I just got an email from the Bernie Sanders campaign. They released a Chairman Sanders t-shirt.
Funny.
It's the picture of him sitting in the chair. It's the
I'm sure that this already like struggling meme will definitely be hot and fresh by the time this episode comes out Tuesday.
Well,
this is terrifying. It's officially dead. Like the Bernie campaign is releasing the shirt. Like
but he's selling it $45 a pop, and all proceeds go to Meals on Wheels. So.
It's good.
Yeah, no, no. What killed the meme was like fucking like Amazon doing one, fucking Ben Shapiro doing one, like just
all the like very angry white women just being like, he's saying the N-word under there. It's like, whoa, where did you like? Hey,
Freudian much?
So does that mean anytime you're sitting like that, you're saying the N-word?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yes. We all do that, right? That's the thing we all do.
I need white women to stop deifying black women and stop projecting all of like the bad relationships that they've had with men onto Bernie Sanders. Like, he's not your go to therapy.
Look, I'll say it. We should hit the extinction button in 2021. Just fucking.
All right,
society has moved past the need for white.
Sorry,
women.
Artemis.
Sorry, Artemis.
It's not just go to therapy. It's just go fuck your therapist.
Yeah.
I think that's the correct advice.
Oh no.
Right.
They already are. Stop
hey.
fucking your therapist. Jesus. You don't need to. Just because someone finally listened to you for the first time in your life doesn't mean that you have an emotional, like a healthy relationship with them.
Yeah. Just because they're a good listener doesn't mean it's a healthy relationship is probably something you could put on like as a t-shirt for one of those empowerment camps.
Oh, no.
Never settle, sweetie.
Never settle, sweaty.
Well, we should have been telling the aliens to never settle because according to some reports...
Right, we're talking about aliens.
According to some reports, they are on Earth, and they think that humans should just, live as they please, but they're very not happy with nuclear weapons, climate change, or capitalism.
And this is all in that Bernie email you got, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely in the Bernie email.
Okay, good. Just wanted to check.
So why didn't they do anything
I thought you
about
got it from, the wild webs that exists, meninblacktoday.com, I believe. Right?
Oh, yikes. Is that the latest greatest resource on where the aliens are and what they're doing?
That's
I
what
think so.
Tom DeLonge uses, so that's what I use. So.
There you go.
I gotcha. Yeah, well, hopefully during the Biden presidency, we'll finally learn, all the things that Trump didn't tell us.
Are we truly alone in the universe?
Dun, dun, dun. Well, there was that...
I don't know, John Hamm. You tell me.
There was that signal that they heard from Proxima Centauri. A tight band radio signal that they heard. And there's also some articles, as we ramp up towards towards learning about the aliens in our universe. The Department of Justice has released a statement. Bangladeshi national sentenced for conspiracy to bring aliens to the United States. So
oh shit! Well, there you go.
The other countries know about it already.
Thank God for the fucking Space Force,
Well, yeah, I mean, who?
And Zach, just for clarification, these are outer space aliens, and not just like the fucking term that like is like the weirdly standard one for referring to people from other countries, right?
Wait, why would we use that to refer to people from other countries when we all know that it means
because we suck?
Well, Okay, so then what about this New York Times opinion piece that says aliens are protesting in Israel?
Yeah. If I had to guess, it's probably the boring sort of othering.
Oh, so they're boring to you now, huh, Bo? Oh.
What do you mean? We're talking about like human beings and not like outer space beings. Why would we muddy the waters like that when we know everyone knows that there are aliens living out there and they're very mad
Obviously.
at climate change and capitalism?
Maybe they're aliens from the southern part of the galaxy, so they're celestial beings.
Wow, that's good.
No.
Oh my God.
Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode from the Psychic Dolphin Garage. I'm Zach.
I'm Bo.
And I'm Dennis.
And I'm Kelton.
And that is all of us in the garage today. We have the full crew, the whole team.
We got that old school sauce that you like. Yeah. We got Grandpa's sauce from the back of the fridge.
It's expired from 1996 in June.
Yeah. This is before they invented the good preservatives, so you know it stinks. He puts it on his eggs.
Oh no.
All over the fucking eggs.
God, we don't know what's gonna happen when it finally runs out, but
It doesn't rot, it ferments.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it ages like a fine wine in the behind like the stuff that's not as old as you are.
Behind the Duke's mayo, the Golden's mustard, and
your stash of fucking Whataburger ketchups, that we all have.
Whataburger ketchup and Chick-fil-A sauce. The Chick-fil-A sauce that you've had also since '96, because that's the last time that they weren't homophobic.
Yeah, that's the last time before you realized they were homophobic. Yeah. Like as a child, just like the vibe's off in here. I don't know why, but the vibe just kind of sucks.
Yeah. You sniff in the air, like, I don't smell my kind around. I don't feel comfortable when my pack is not with me. Because because gays travel in herds, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I definitely knew back then, and not in until I fucking turned 22. Yeah.
until you were 3 guys deep at the orgy, you're like, oh wait,
this is a little gay.
It's weird. No one has said no homo yet. I'm beginning to have
I was expecting someone to say no homo by now. Did I miss it? Did they say it before I got here?
Is there a sign that they point at? What's happening?
Yeah, it's a preemptive no homo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cross yourself in the car, sprinkle on some holy water, and say no homo, and then you go into the orgy.
Come on, Zach. None of us are Catholic here. Here down in Texas.
I'm not asking where you got the holy water from. I'm just saying that whatever purified Texas
Isn't that what Big
holy
Red
water,
is?
aka I was gonna say fucking diet fucking Dr. Pepper or something.
Yeah,
No, it's Big Red.
It's Big Red. It's Big Red and Dr. Pepper.
Just mixed together.
Which honestly is
wait, no. It's got to be a trinity. What's the third part? To really it's Big Red, Diet Dr. Pepper, and fucking Topo Chico.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
To represent Dallas, Houston, and Austin. There you go. San Antonio, get to fuck.
I thought it was Houston and Austin, San Antonio, not Dallas.
I mean, if it's Dallas, it's like a Chardonnay.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, but here's the thing: Dallas is insufferable. At least San Antonio is charming in a way.
Oh no, you know what it is? It's fucking Big Red, Dr. Pepper, and Tito's.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I like this
because of course it's got to be alcoholic to cope.
That sounds like it's a very difficult night.
I mean,
yeah,
every
and then
night
you
is...
sprinkle it on yourself and get good and sticky before you head on in there, and you stick to all your buds. And someone, I assume, at some point says no homo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of someone that definitely has tried to use no homo at an orgy, we all saw Ted Cruz well, we see Ted Cruz all the time on Twitter.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, trying to do tweets, and he was murdered by Seth Rogen. I use murder very loosely here.
absolutely demolished with facts and logic and weed jokes and the laugh he does in every movie where he's like, that one.
That is weird how we have all gone from mocking Seth Rogen now to no choice but to stand Seth Rogen.
How was that movie that came out? The fucking one where he's like pickled.
Oh, it's actually like rather heartwarming. It gets into like, old European traditions and the idea of faith and Judaism and stuff.
Like Jewish diaspora stuff. That's really sweet, actually. Yeah.
Like I was not expecting like a somewhat sincere 15-minute portion where they're discussing that.
I mean,
wow, cool. I really can't wait to just never get around to watching that.
He's
movie.
really trying to distance himself from his previous work.
Dude, our weed. Yeah.
I mean, he's still
the dog ate our weed
because he's an actor.
But it's a whole fucking hour, 20 minutes of that.
Yeah.
I meant the time that he was the Green Hornet that he's trying to distance.
Hell
himself
yeah.
from
Oh
that.
my god, that was so
His
good.
renowned role as the Green Hornet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't, again, as someone who regularly watches very bad movies, I have to say that movie definitely deserves a rewatch because it is far more entertaining now that like where people's careers have gone since then. That you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are all these people doing in this movie? Like, it makes no sense what's going on. Christoph
rules.
Waltz is the villain. Like,
What the
it's
fuck?
just-
I want you to look at this picture and look at Seth Rogen's face and tell me that he did not that he'd never done drugs before this. There's no way that he did not have a come to God moment after this and turn into who he is today.
I'm glad that you didn't say "come to Jesus" moment because he is Jewish.
that would have been a loaded statement. Yeah.
a run
That
from
would've- that
Jesus
would've-
moment.
That
I
would have
think
been a Ben
average
Shapiro.
shows.
That would have been for Ben Shapiro.
Christ. Yeah, no,
But-
he is so clean cut and baby faced when he, in 2010, 2011 when he was almost having
When he looked like a ball sack. Yeah.
He the
He's
thing is,
aging well, though. I'll give it to him.
He's always been on the radar of he's in a category along with Kevin Smith, who have found out that they are a very niche gay icon and have kind of run with it a little bit and enjoy that because they are both they're both bear icons, obviously.
Yeah.
And so there is a bit of shame when one admits to their when they're kikiing with their girls, Seth
course.
Rogen's kind of hot, and then everyone else kind of agrees, but they're all still very disgusted with themselves a little bit. But
It's the
fine.
disavowal that makes it. Yeah.
I would never,
Here,
but yeah,
And-
no,
and
look
and
at
this
that.
other thing.
Look at this
Yeah.
GQ. No, I totally would. What the he looks.
Yeah, now he's like a human looking guy and doesn't look like the fucking embodiment of a fucking bag of Doritos that's been left under a dorm room couch for
Yeah.
God knows how long.
God, he's changed.
There's a lot of weed in there in that bag of Doritos, but be careful.
Someone ran a comb through his beard and he looks fine.
Yeah, he looks much better than when he I guess his film debut in Donnie Darko.
And we'll say it, better than Ted Cruz.
Yes.
Controversial take, maybe, but
I mean,
No, so-
Ted Cruz, none of
I mean,
the
talk about somebody who looks like a ball sack.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and not like a nice ball sack either. That needs to be clarified.
All of these politicians think that they're celebrities, but they're not celebrities. They're the weird.
I mean, some are.
Some are fine at being celebrities, I guess.
One particular one was a celebrity.
Okay, some
Yeah.
some specific
If you
ones
remember
were
the last
celebrities.
4 years,
Yeah, no, they think that they understand things the way that celebrities do, but they're the weird nerds that are trying to get big on Twitter now, and they don't know how to do it. And that's why it's, Seth Rogen's tweet got more replies than Ted Cruz's tweet got likes.
so you're saying he got ratioed?
Ted Cruz
I
got
believe
ratioed
that's
absolutely like there was no coming back from that ratio.
It's not only that though, but Seth Rogen was very on the mark and not afraid to call Ted Cruz what he is, a Canadian, a fascist. Although they are both Canadian. How about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say he can say that word though, so it's fine.
It's okay.
Canuck with a hard K.
Yeah, Canuck with the hard K. Well, there's the episode name. There you go.
Yeah, Seth Rogen has done nothing but say the truth. You know, Ted Cruz tried to overthrow our government. He inspired a deadly mob to storm the Capitol, and I think that deserves ridicule. So fuck him.
Not only that, but Seth Rogen has been he has in the past showed that he's critical of Israel, but he's afraid to speak out about it because he's admitted that a lot of other famous Jews are afraid to admit it because there are more famous and richer Jewish people who are very willing to not give them roles in anything because of their critique of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a weird dichotomy a little bit because, imagine you're fucking Seth Rogen. You say something critical of Israel, and then fucking Nick Kroll's dad's Mossad squad comes and black bags you to some site.
They have Gal Gadot just beat the shit out of you, yeah. Which, I mean...
That's
you know
half
what?
the reason why
I might have to be more critical of Israel.
I was gonna say that's the reason why a lot of y'all are critical of Israel, isn't it? She shows up with a fucking She shows up as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and she just
fucking
bashes
perfect.
you with the shield, which is actually a real shield. It's extremely heavy. It hurt a lot.
Yeah, she just Krav Magas you into a pulp.
She hits you once with the shield, accidentally dislocates her shoulder, and then has to film another 6 Imagine music videos.
Oh,
in recovery. That's what happened.
Jesus.
I don't know. I mean, it just feels weird because, it is nice that he's speaking out, but not to circle back to Ted Cruz, but this man keeps on thinking that he's going to be president one day.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps on
Oh, yeah,
thinking
he's
it.
very clearly,
And-
with that fucking dumb Paris tweet, he's very clearly, attempting to be no, I know this is bullshit, but I know that you're too dumb to know that I know that this is bullshit.
He still thinks that Trump was a good thing for the GOP. That's why he backed him. That's why he never stopped supporting Trump, and he still thinks that's the direction
that's
the GOP
why,
needs to go.
despite Trump's accurate comments about Ted Cruz's ugly ass wife, fucking inside.
Are we more scared of Ted Cruz or Mitt Romney being the future GOP?
I mean, it's that fucking what's his name, Madison Crowder, right?
Yeah.
From North Carolina. That guy is the actual future of the GOP.
Yeah, that guy's the one to be worried about. Not this fake or not this Canadian and not the Mormon Mexican.
A Nazi who allows handicapped people in. 14 ADA as it's called.
Oh my god.
Oh, that took a sec to sink in, and then it hit, man. You might say it ramped up.
I'm removing my headphones. I gotta.
Oh no!
Y'all sure are on a roll there.
Oh, fuck off! God damn.
I'd like to
but
distinguish
yeah.
myself as thanks so much for having me on as a guest, boys. I'm glad to get going.
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, personally, fuck. I think not to sound too much oh yeah, no. I just want quiet, fucking creeping fascism. I feel like the Mitt Romneys of the world, at least realize that they too would be murdered in a successful storming of the Capitol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mormons.
Well, I mean, just just he realizes because I think they probably would have capped most of those fucking Congress people in there regardless of party affiliation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
they wanted to hang Pence. So.
There were
Other than the fucking Lauren Bobberts of the world who are very obviously crazy in their own way.
I mean, she'd take down 4 people with her because that's as many shots as she'd get off.
No, she wouldn't. Yeah, she's gone to the range once ever.
She would have seen it and this
Just fucking
is it.
Bud Dwyer that shit.
She's like the guy that I saw at the range that had the big handgun, and Lord bless him, he was trying to hit targets, but he could not hit targets with that handgun. He was scared of his gun. And
that's a good place to be. That's safe.
I mean, he was trying. I appreciate that he was trying, but it was weird that he could not hit the targets. Like I'm a fine shot with my guns. I'm not scared, but I don't shoot, a 45 or 44 Magnum. I'm not shooting like a round that's crazy. I'm shooting like 9mm or like Eastern Bloc 9mm, which is 7.62 by 25. And it's like
fucking Slavaboo.
Look, it's a Norinko, it's a Tokarev copy. I'm the fucking tanky now, okay?
Yes, we have all played GoldenEye. I get it.
Yeah. Like that's the problem, is that's absolutely, you're absolutely right about Bobber. Like she wouldn't be able to hit anyone. She has 15 rounds in that magazine. She'd land 4 shots, and that's about it. Tom Cotton, got his day out there when he posted his opinion piece. He's not the future of the fucking GOP. He's too loud about all those things. It's going.
I don't know if that's a deal breaker though. Like
I mean, as the guy who's gonna head things up though, that's a different skill set.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be the vice president or the HUD secretary.
Yeah, exactly. The Chud secretary, perhaps.
Yes. Damn, I can't believe I just waltzed past that.
Yep. But yeah, no, I think like, yeah, it's only gonna get weirder. Especially like, fucking once Trump eventually croaks, which, God willing, any day now. Now that he no longer has his steady IV of Diet Cokes brought via Butler. I think that
shout out, by the way, to the butler there.
Shout out to that butler. You could have poisoned
that's
him.
That's a real Tomb of the Unknown Soldier kind of thing. Like he's the Diet Coke is there on a silver tray. It's being chilled. He's polishing it, just waiting for a call that will never come.
God. But yeah, like I think that once Trump dies and a lot of like, the just like whether it's like vote conspiracy, Q conspiracy, whatever stuff, like gets a lot more diffuse. Obviously that's going to be like a vacuum that is going to want to be filled. But also like, I mean, does anyone hit the same way? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. You don't have to hit the same way. You have to change it up. People don't want that same thing. They always want something new. You can be repeating now. Okay. To preface this, Ted Cruz has not had a single unique new thought in his head ever in his life.
No, he's a fucking weenie.
Yeah. There's not. Yeah. Ted Cruz has never had a single original thought to himself as an individual. That's how he got into politics.
Yeah.
But you change it up a little bit. You come back with like something just as flashy. You can, if you have the budget for it, which I'm sure they will, because they gave Trump millions of dollars and he was fundraising, and now the GOP gets to hop on board that train and still, get money from all those people that Trump fooled. They bought into the cult now. Yeah. They're a part of the, the pyramid scheme. Now they're just going to keep giving it to him. 2024 is going to be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of funding that they're going to have and whatever messaging that they figure out.
At least we'll get plenty of brunch in the interim,
Oh yeah, absolutely. And and Ted Cruz presides over a state that has a Confederate Heroes Day.
Yeah.
And
that's a cool thing we have here in Texas.
Oh, so cool. Yeah. We thought maybe after a year of racial protests, that we can finally eliminate Confederate Heroes Day. We haven't even done that yet. Like that's how bad things are. And that's
Confederate Heroes Day. Also, I should note something I've only heard of as of 5 seconds ago on this podcast.
Yeah. I've never gotten a paid day off for the state holiday honoring Robert E. Lee, Jefferson Davis, and other leaders of the Confederate
I should
Army.
ask my boss about that actually, because he's kind of a fucking moron. So that would be perfect.
My family fought for the Confederacy. I better get like some sort of payment or something from
like a pension.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, where's reparations for the families of the soldiers that fought for the freedom of African American slaves in the United States?
I'm asking for my
no, you've got it backwards, Zach. It's
Guadalupe Hidalgo back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all
No, I think what it is you get paid like with like inflation, right, and everything, so it's like up to date, right, with interest. So it's like a load of fucking money. Monkey's Paw is though, it's all Confederate money. So good luck spending it outside of like, well, most of Texas, I guess, but still.
I was about to say you're about to go do a real awkward episode of Antique Roadshow.
Antique Roadshow, where you put on a lot of concealer first.
Man, I didn't realize though that Confederate Heroes Day is known as that in Texas, but it's known by other names in other states as a Memorial Day, but it can range from January 19th to the end of October, like just on different days throughout the state. So it's like a rolling thing.
It's always Confederate Heroes Day somewhere.
It's always Confederate Heroes Day at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna say I think in
Or
some,
Chick-fil-A.
in
Fucking
some
take your pick.
In some states, it's like strategic to be on like Martin Luther King Day or something like that.
In Mississippi
like,
and Alabama, they have a joint MLK Robert E. Lee Day.
Right.
I mean, yeah. When you said January 19th, for a second I was thinking like just in my head, like, did he say June 19th? Because I would not at all be surprised if they were like, yeah, fuck it, they sure seem like this day. Let's make sure we ruin it for them. You know, like
Only one is a state recognized holiday, though.
yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Oh, you get the day off. Don't worry, but it's not going to be for Juneteenth. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's where we're starting from. It's very good.
God bless Texas.
God bless
We really are
Texas.
just a shithole.
Yep. And I guess speaking of shitholes, apparently GameStop stock.
GameStop. They call it GameStop there.
Okay, yeah, their GameStop price.
I'm gonna go to GameStop, buy me some GameStop.
Yeah. With
And the new Glup Shido DVD.
with V-Bucks, you can they
with my V-Bucks.
they've done we finally bridged the cryptocurrency gap. You can buy GameStop with your V-Bucks. So
Yeah.
on Friday it apparently rose 69%. Nice.
Nice.
And which was partly to the enthusiastic support of Reddit day traders.
Legally, they have to say partly.
I love to Reddit day traders specifically, because all I can imagine is like a bunch of dudes on the fucking floor of the stock exchange, just like, the fucking like soy face kind of fucking caricature, just running around like, oh my god, you have a fucking limited edition Thor Funko Pop, like give me that, I'll give you my fucking shiny Charizard card. Whoa!
To give some reference, though, for people, by the way, it had an overall 83% gain. And it more than doubled in a week and marked the most volatile 10-day period on record. And it was halted at least 4 times. And
because the thing is, like, we all know here here in the, what do we decide is the name of the financial corner of the garage? Dolphin stocks, Dolphin money. I don't know.
R slash.
I mean, there is such a thing as Dolphin coin, but I can't find a way to buy it yet, unfortunately.
But anyway,
we live on Wall Street
fucking,
Drive.
There you go. Like, as we all know here in the fucking Dolphin Vault. There we go.
Yes.
Like, fucking in-person video game sales are at an all-time high. Because, when I, want to play the hot new games, fucking Ghost of Tsushima, fucking Ghosts of whatever, fucking other third thing, right? I fucking decide to get in my car, maskless, go out to the fucking store and just, breathe in the same air as, the goth girl who works at GameStop, because why else would you fucking go to a GameStop anymore? And spend 20 minutes touching all the fucking, like, Minecraft keychains they have, and then I go home without buying the game, and I download it, like, off the internet like a normal fucking person would.
Yeah. I have to get my daily dose of sniffing merch and
obviously.
staring at staring at workers.
Just making things real weird for the cashier. Who's like not cute, but she's like, like, man, I mean, I'm lonely. So, what the fuck then is like? Where's this fucking rise in stock value coming from?
Well,
right?
stocks are only
It's gotta be a pump and
valuable.
dump.
It absolutely is. First of all, pump and dump, also nice. Stocks value
Nice.
is only based on the amount of people that want that stock. So if people
Yeah.
suddenly start buying it, it's going to go up, and if more and more people buy it, it's going to keep going up. What I assume happened is that on r/Wall Street Bets, everybody was talking about it, hyping it, being like, "Oh, this would be really cool." And then, the first person like finally broke and bought it, and then it started going up. And then everybody from r/Wall Street Bets, which Wall Street Bets.
Troubling name for a subreddit too.
I believe they went private. Now you have to go into r/Wall Street Bets too.
2.1 million
very
degenerates. 2.1 million followers on that. If a million people bought GameStop, it's GameStop. I was
Thank
fine
you.
the first time.
GameStop.
Yeah, if they bought GameStop, then you're going to massively inject value into the price of that stock because suddenly everybody wants it. Because the
critical
financial system
support-
is not about how good or bad GameStop is doing. So
Right.
Yeah. And critical support, by the way, because several Reddit users talked about how they're actually going to be relying on the pump and dump to pay for their student loans. So
Right. I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
say there was some of the like the fake posts to like try and entice people were like, I just paid off my student loans with this. You should do this too. It's
That's
very
great.
Yeah, it was very
That's
like
definitely not a pyramid scheme.
yeah, it was very like you could get money from the government and this is how. Very like, that guy with the question marks all over his suit.
Start an LLC. Yeah.
it's Bitcoin like peaking at like $34,000. Right as the moment that they started fighting with the police on Capitol Hill, that was like right when Bitcoin peaked.
Yo,
God.
that sucks.
It's very strange to look at like the 1 year like thing. It literally January 7th at 6
January 6th,
January
yeah.
6th it hit 34. January 7th at 6 January 6th at 6 p.m. it was 36, and then it peaked January 7th at 41,000. Like it basically follows like the ramping up of basically election fraud. Like it jumped in November. It was going up. It jumped in November to the chart is crazy looking. It's weird to see it like follow like Trump doing all this bullshit. But
We love it.
oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's the same concept as like Bitcoin being this like you have to buy it. That was when everybody needed to sell, and there are plenty of people that bought Bitcoin inside of there and are not going to recover value from that.
Mhm.
And a couple of them are going to get lucky and pay off debt and loans, and plenty of them have also just lost thousands of dollars.
Just normal stuff.
Normal stuff. It's how the financial system works. Also, they have stopped. They can just stop trading on the market if it's this volatile. Like,
yeah, it is
Which-
almost like it's a regulation of some kind.
yeah, which
Weird.
meant to stop somebody with billions of dollars from doing this to a single company, and also meant to
Not 1 million people with like $1,000.
yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
so
just the
strange.
dictatorship of the proletariat, baby. That's how that works.
It's almost like they don't want you to actually exploit any of the game mechanics here in the American
Are you
version.
saying game mechanics? On this latest patch of the stock market,
Yeah.
the thing that you can exploit the most.
I'm telling you, the stock market patches have gotten more and more worse and worse, really, is what I'm saying. I really
That would
wish
be
we'd
a
go
bizarre
back to,
performance,
I remember back in the beta version, it was much better. And now they've had to, there's so much trash just floating around. Now they've had to patch it to fix game breaking exploits, to make sure that the rich keep their money and nobody else gets money.
Obviously.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well,
Lovely. Love our very balanced game that we are forced to play.
hurts 'cause,
it's
like-
fucking subscription based, and canceling your subscription is just starving to death. It's great.
yeah.
or you can pirate everything.
There you go. Yeah, which is called self-checkout.
I'm about to ring up 38 cents worth of almonds, also known as 145 pounds of stereo equipment. So
Yeah,
I love that Wall Street Bets also hates one of the stickies is how'd you guys manage to win it so big it made these old guys drown in their tears? Like they understand that they're exploiting a mechanic of the market, and it forces the market to intervene to protect itself because it's not actually a stable system that that doesn't require outside input. And this is
it's amazing that all these individuals got together to do like some sort of collective action that then was able to have reverberations throughout the entire system.
Is Wall Street Bets based?
Is Wall Street Bets based? We'll have to do some investigations right after this.
Investigations?
Wow, nice, good.
Oh no.
Investmentations. God damn. Is Wall Street Bets based? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Wall Street Bets is Reddit and cringe.
All of Reddit.
Why am I talking? Why do I talk like this? Where did I pick up this vocabulary?
Right. The least cringe thing to say is whether or not something is based. So
another example of even the Ted Cruz story, like Excel spreadsheet nerds like doing something that that they think is cool. Like, no, you're not cool. You'll never be cool. No, like you can do collective action, you can try to tweet like a celebrity online. You're not going to be cool. You still like were in the Model UN club at school, and you suck now.
I mean, I don't know. Having a bunch of money because of a fucking stupid game store is pretty cool.
Also, GameStop is like closing their doors unless they start like distributing the vaccine. They're not going to stay open much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to put a fucking put option or whatever it's called right now at like $69 to like short a bunch of it or whatever, however that works. And then just once GameStop eventually dies, because holy fuck, who is buying physical games? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sitting pretty. I've got enough money for at least a couple McChickens.
Yeah.
Just a few.
You only require a couple a week, so.
Yeah.
As long as you got a few saved up, then you'll be fine. We'll survive. We'll survive on
exactly.
McChickens. The McDonald's supply chain can feed America. I believe in McDonald's.
I believe in McDonald's. If McDonald's had rolled out the fucking COVID vaccine, we'd all be clowns by now. You know? It'd be great.
Can you imagine going into the drive-thru? It's like, no, sorry, vaccine machine broke.
Fucking vaccine machine's always broke. God damn.
I'm telling you.
They don't want me to have it or anything. Fuck.
It's not like they don't have it. The machine is broken right now. We'll come back tomorrow. Don't worry. Your mom says we have vaccine at home. Vaccine at home is
this fucking bottle of Vapo Rub.
It's an empty bottle with a Swedish flag on it.
Oh.
Like fucking, it just says "Go outside." It has a little message inside on like a little rolled up piece of paper that just says "Go outside."
Says live, laugh, love,
socialize,
breathe.
It's an IKEA manual that says "Live, laugh, love." There we go. Fucking yeah.
Lovely.
Fuck Sweden, man.
Welp. If you
proudly anti-Sweden podcast.
If you've made it this far through the Psychic Anti-Sweden podcast, you are a true comrade. A comrade in the anti-Swedish movement.
Anti-Swedish action,
yes. We would like to thank you for sticking around. We'd like to shout out all of our patrons, especially Scott, for contributing to our dialectical tier. We hope you're doing well, Scott. And to Abby, Spencer, and Tim for contributing to our Devil's Advocate tier. Y'all help the show continue to run. Let us know how you liked our latest Patreon exclusive episode, because we actually post those now. And if you want to become a patron, you can listen to our show for $5 a month. You can support everything that we do. And for the time being, there's also a $1 a month tier that you can subscribe to us at, so that you have $4 to spend on bail funds or on mutual aid or on
food drives, fucking, just like a case of beer for your buddy.
Yeah.
For your buddy Bo. Whose podcast do you like? Just send me a case of beer in the mail, you know.
You can order from HEB, okay? I know that HEB delivers booze.
Yeah, give me some of that fucking Frio Heavy. And,
Frio Light,
what's the
Frio
fucking...
Heavy.
Well, no, there's Frio Light, yeah, but, like, what's the, like, 8% one that they've got?
Oh, Frio Premium?
Yeah, I was chugging those hardcore at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh,
then I
man.
realized, this mixed with working from home is going to kill me. And then I quit my job.
It's literally just the Frio 6. It's the Frio 6.0.
Frio 6, sir. All right?
Okay.
All
Oh
right?
my god, that looks like it would kill me.
It's not good beer, but you know
No.
what? It's not bad
I
beer.
mean, is it better than Natty?
Like most HEB branded things, it's not fucking stellar, but it's pretty good for like, you're paying Walmart prices.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, HEB chips are really good, all things considered.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Kroger brand flavors are better, but, like, HEB always has dill pickle chips. HEB brand dill pickle chips, so you can't fucking beat that.
Yeah.
Actually, just a quick addendum, I guess. If you're going to be doing the $1 patron option, instead of using the other money for bail funds, use it for dill pickle chips and just mail it to Zach directly.
Yes, directly to me. My address is
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. They know.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. As always, our address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
That's where the garage
please,
is.
Please write us letters about
Talking
how
industrialization
and how
fear of
big our dicks are. That's what I want you to send.
Just send us your nudes, like in the mail. It's fine.
Yeah.
The FBI reads all those anyway. Yeah.
Also, check out our Twitch streams Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday for our reading, Minecraft, and game streams. Check out the network that we are involved with. We work with Not Safe for Wonks. That's what our Minecraft Wednesday stream is done with. And there are lots of shows over there that you should check out as well. What else are we working on?
Right now, I'm working on a limited series for patrons mostly because we appreciate it, but then it might pop up on the regular feed. It's called Quick Hits. It's just reading through self-made monologue jokes with some of the heavy hitters from previous collabs that we've done. So the first episode of that should actually be up on the Patreon by the time this is up or on the same day. So check the next day if not. We have Minion Death Cult, as well as Griff Shop, as well as JJ Demon, and a few others just come in, and it was a wonderful time. So
all the fun voices everybody loves.
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead and check that out.
The cool, tiny people who live in your phone and tell you funny things.
Yeah, the Psychic Dolphin Extended Universe, really. Bo.
A thing I should actually mention, I had the pleasure of being on the Fresh Apprentice podcast talking about now that I am a union man, TM, in the trades, how I got into all that and how it's going for me. Spoilers, better than my last job, so,
being a union member officially makes you the hottest member of the Psychic Dolphin.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no, every day when I fucking, get up in the morning for work, I rise with the sun, sling a fucking sledgehammer over my shoulder, and just turn into one of those, cool old Soviet propaganda posters. And, me and my Chinese husband lock hands, we walk to work, and,
Mm-hmm.
God, it's...
And you have
those posters are so good.
Beautiful, Bo. Well,
fucking love those posters.
Hell yeah. Support our unions. Go listen to that podcast and listen to whatever Dennis has for us.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and listen to this.
Let's live and learn.
Hey, Knuckles, it's Sonic.
I'm late for school. I have to get to school now. He did not like any class very much that was not about running and going fast, which is what Sonic does best. Hey, Amy, said Sonic, check me out. And Sonic did a dance move.
Wow, cool, let's kiss. Rouge was telling me about the problems with your balls and penis and butthole that everyone found out about in your English class.
I'm gonna take a sip of beer.
This is not an audiobook. God. I am always here for you. The prom is tonight also.
Wow, I forgot. Sonic grabbed Tails' hand and said, "Let's go," and ran all the way to the prom, which was on an island called Ghost Island. Ha ha ha, Sonic and Tails. Now you are both here and fallen right into my trap. Eggman, why are you here? I kissed Amy, and now you can never date her again because I'm going to do sex to her tonight. This sucks! And curse words, too.
Want to hear more Sonic High School? Check out patreon.com/psychicdolphin.
Howdy, y'all. Don't forget to follow our link tree in the show notes to discover new things like our Discord, social media platforms, and all the places where you can listen to our podcast. Word of mouth is the best way to introduce us and other leftist creators to friends, family, coworkers, your AA buddies. Community is about more than hot takes online. And if you want to support our efforts, you can donate to us at patreon.com/psychicdolphingarage, which is spelled how it sounds. Hope to see you on the stream tonight. Enjoy this music by JJD.
How the fuck I still got a full head of hair? Not a single gray. Fuck the cops, family first, every single day. Bringing a charm when I ring the alarm. My arms got a box cutter insignia. We gotta abolish ICE, we gotta abolish ICE, abolish it. No need to apologize, the Holocaust apologists. For no reason we colonized the land and put up monuments. Dope needles, dollar signs to go upstairs and astonish. I hope there'll be a punishment. I really wanna get bloody. I really wanna stand in judgment of anybody taking money from anybody in the struggle. Anybody on a budget. Poor people getting 10 to 20 for some dumb shit. Corporations incorporating a bloodlet. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words.